All right, back after the technical difficulties, once again, and Gridiron Banter, joined by Mike and Josh. We'll get right back into it because we already went over this with no audio. But when we pull it up, Commanders, Packers.
Americans, we can do anything we want.
Bit of a snooze fest. Don't let the box score deceive you. Packers a real deal.
They took care of business. Didn't really see anything going for the Commanders, not offensively or defensively.
Yeah, Jane Daniels potentially in the slump. Terry McLaurin starting slow. The defense not looking as good as people probably expected. Tucker Craft legacy game as well on the Packers.
Yeah.
As well.
Good punting by the Commanders. I know that.
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing.
Your offense is so terrible that your punting is good. But don't let the box score lie to you. The game was not as close as it says it is.
Yeah, it was really.
It
It
was a Packers domination.
Okay, then into the Chiefs Chargers Friday night game from last week. Chargers getting it done. Herbert is still top 5, proving it here. 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. Kind of a slow rushing day for them. Herbert had that one that got called back. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Quinn Johnson with a 2-touchdown performance.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Keenan Allen got it going.
Keenan Allen led the team in targets, had 68 yards and 7 receptions. A little bit of everybody get involved. Najee Harris actually had a reception, and he had 1 rush. So apparently he can see or something. I don't know. On the Chiefs,
You only need one eye to rush the football.
I guess.
I feel like you need 2.
Probably it would probably help.
That's hard.
too.
I mean, you only need one eye to move.
That is hard because you can't see.
He's a pirate.
Chiefs lose Xavier Worthy on the first drive because Kelsey takes him out.
Yeah.
Has a shoulder injury, may not play next week against the
Leaning
Eagles.
towards playing right now.
That's crazy. That's gonna be out for like weeks.
Yeah, I did too.
Hollywood Brown steps up with 10 receptions, 99 yards.
16 targets. Right?
Juju had 55. Kelsey had 47. Tyquan Thornton had 41. Not much on the ground game for them either because they were down most of the game. It seems to be pretty split between Pacheco and Hunt as well. All right, now moving into the actual
Americans, we can
games. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Atlanta Falcons. This one came down to the wire. I was like watching this one like kind of simultaneously with the Giants game. Michael Penix looked pretty good.
Yeah, I saw some clips from him. Is he next like franchise QB? Do you think?
I assume they would hope he is.
Yeah.
I don't. So far from the 4 games we've seen, he's looked pretty good.
I know. I saw someone talking about it. A lot of these like older QBs are transitioning very like well and quickly. So like Bo Nix and Michael Penix.
Well, you get like a billion years of college experience,
Yeah.
so eventually it'll pan out hopefully.
Yeah, but they're like they've been more successful out of that class. On the other side of the ball, Egbuka was like everyone believed the most ready, like NFL ready wide receiver out of the draft class, and he looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Catching some nice
2 touchdowns on the day.
Baker still looking the same. I think Bucks are going to be like one of the higher contenders of the division. I think they have a good defense and a good offense.
To be fair, Atlanta held on for quite a long time.
Yeah.
They were a missed field goal away from winning this game.
Yeah.
Young Wei Koo kind of sold the bag again.
But both of these teams, I think, will be decent this year because they got offensive highlights and pretty strong defense.
Yeah, Bijan was actually more involved as a receiver than a rusher in this game. He had that big 50-play,
That was huge.
50-yard play at the
That was,
beginning
like,
of the game.
First thing,
Mhm.
Colin was geeking.
He only had 2 more carries than Algier too. They had the same amount of yards.
That's crazy.
Other than that, shout out Sterling Shepard, Giants legend, for 3 for 39. Mike Evans at 5 for 51. Bucky Irving also had a slow day, but he also had a receiving touchdown too.
Drake London didn't do very good for me. I know that.
Yeah, he got injured too. I'm pretty sure.
He's back to healthy. I know that. I know he
That's
will be
good.
participating this week.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
But on the other hand, I believe they lost.
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing.
Bengals Browns.
Oh, that game was.
Another-
I was really pulling for the Browns to win
Another
this.
stinker. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the Bengals had like 10 yards of offense in the second half in this game.
Yeah, Both teams had an atrocious second half, and it was like Browns were 1 possession away from winning like the entire game.
Joe Burrow is not helping my MVP agenda.
Yeah, and Jamar Chase had a terrible
The whole
day.
offense was very bad.
But-
Chase Brown was the only like slightly productive person on that offense.
It's the first time they've won a Week 1 game since 2021, which is interesting. But
Are we shocked though?
no,
They played like they were losing.
even though they won, I think we're still seeing the Bengals slump. Like
Yeah.
it was very bad. And then Browns are just going to be a dumpster fire this year.
And Joe
Not as
Flacco
bad.
threw the ball 45 times in this game,
Damn.
and they still almost won.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for that game though.
I
Yeah.
mean, Dylan Sampson
He had
going
a good
crazy in
game.
the receiving,
Yeah.
and then we'll have to see where Quinton Jenkins gets involved. Also, Harold Fannin had quite the day too with 7 for 63 for like what, a third, fourth round pick to get involved
Yeah.
that early.
Dylan Ford says every time Gavin tabs out of box score, a very loud ad plays.
Okay.
You might just want to mute your audio.
Well, let
for
me.
the tab.
I'm just gonna mute the desktop audio.
Yeah.
I got you, Dylan. Don't worry.
All right, what's next game?
Americans.
Speaking of Dylan,
Ugh.
Colts versus Dolphins. Oh my goodness.
Dolphins look just as stink as we thought they would.
Yeah.
Nothing really changed.
They looked worse than I thought they would.
Actually, I'll give you that.
All that talk in the offseason, like how, like all the inner problems between the team and Mike McDaniel's on the hot seat. Yeah, everything came to fruition. And
They had a players-only meeting the other day.
did they?
Mm.
Oh, that's
So
not-
if you have a players-only meeting in September, that probably means your ass is out of there. So
that is-
Josh's prediction of Mike McDaniels to be the first head coach fired will probably be true.
Thank you.
I had Shane Steichen, and if Daniel Jones is going to keep playing like this, Shane Steichen's got a good, comfy seat at his head coaching
I
position.
can't believe I'm starting Daniel Jones in Dynasty. Dylan said that did not fix it.
How did that not fix it? There's 0 audio coming from the desktop.
Try muting like the tab.
I can't mute the tab.
Oh.
There's no ads playing. There's nothing playing.
Oh.
There should be no audio from
Maybe
the
it's
desktop.
just him. I feel like Robert would have told me.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Anyway, back into the game. Jonathan Taylor, 18 rushes for 71 yards. He played 100% of the snaps in the first half, and then they preemptively took him out just because they were winning so much.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman, 6 for 80 and a touchdown. Tyler Warren had a big day, 7 for 76. And other than that, no one else was really involved. Josh Downs had 2 catches for 12 yards. On the Dolphins side of it, Tua obviously had an atrocious game. I think he had 3 turnovers total, two interceptions and a fumble. HN looked pretty solid as per usual, but Waddle and Hill not looking great at all. And then I didn't even realize Darren Waller didn't even play in this game.
Yeah, he's hurt right now. But that's stupid. I cannot there was the Giants fans were joking like, "Oh, Dan Jones is gonna go away and he's just gonna be amazing and look like a first-round pick on the Colts." And it was supposed to be a joke. Like the whole point, it was a joke, and then he actually looked amazing.
Yeah.
And
I can't confirm the Dylan Ford technical difficulty now. It's really funny when you hear it. Whenever you go from you go into the Bengals, and then you go back out to the other tab, and then you go into the new game, it plays a really loud ad.
an ad?
Yes, you have to hear it. It's really funny.
Well, there must be an ad on the screen, but I literally turned off desktop audio.
It's really funny.
There's no way it should be able to hear that.
You gotta go back to the Bengals Browns, and then when he transitions in the Colts.
All right. Sorry, technical difficulties. All right here.
Dub. We love technical
What is
difficulties.
causing?
I don't know. Well, what am I supposed to do now? I can't go back unless he wants to hear an ad every time.
Can you mute the?
I mute the there's no PC audio through the interface or through I'll turn.
Can you mute Google Chrome?
There's nothing to mute. I don't know.
Where's it coming from?
Let's see. Can you still hear it? Yeah. Okay. So I still have mic audio. I turned down literally every volume thing I could turn down has been turned down.
I can put my earbud back in and see if I hear it.
We'll move on to the next game.
Americans, we can do
This is
anything we
definitely
want,
Addy stuff.
except one thing. We just can't stop being American.
Hopefully you don't hear that. Let us know if you do.
I'll let you know if we hear it.
It was a truck commercial, so.
Dylan told me it was like an AI Trump America video.
Oh, sweet. That's just what we were looking for. All right. Raiders take down the Patriots 20-13.
It is still there. It's a Ram truck ad.
I literally can't do anything. I've turned down every audio I can.
I have an idea. What if instead of opening a new tab, you leave that one open in the background and then like mute the ad and then open it in a new tab?
I can't mute the ad.
You can't like hover over it and mute.
I don't know what.
I think we just might need a new website.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go to the Google scores. Google NFL
All right, good enough.
scores.
Technical difficulties.
All right, what game are we on?
We're on Patriots. Wait, this is week 2. Hold on, I gotta back up. Patriots.
Raiders.
Yes.
I really thought the Pats would win this game.
Yeah, I did too.
But the Raiders really pulled through, even without Ashton Genty.
Drake May really aired it out that game.
Ethical hooper Geno Smith.
Yeah.
With a decent game, too.
360 yards, a touchdown. He did throw an interception,
Well,
but
they wrote him off, but he wrote back.
he ain't right back though. Ashton Genty ended up getting in the end zone, but didn't really have that much of a game. He did have 19 carries though. Brock Bowers had a good game, 5.
To be fair, the Pats
103.
do have a very good rushing defense.
Yeah.
So I get that is a very hard defense to go up against, especially in your first game. So I give him the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah, it's very clearly his backfield.
Easily.
Yeah.
Who else even behind him?
Zamir White had 3 carries for 8 yards.
Is Alexander Madison still there?
I think he's in Miami. No, he had like an injury. That, like
did he?
Yeah, he's not there, I don't think.
I remember. Ask Dylan Ford. Dylan Ford,
Yeah.
we need
Dylan
you.
Ford, where's Alexander Madison?
Other than that, Jacoby Myers had 8 for 97. He had a good game too. And then Brock Bowers actually left with an injury after the game. He had some sort of like knee problem, I think. They're like being like secretive about it. Like they won't say like he says he's good to go, but they're like, no, you're not playing or not practicing. On the Patriots side, Drake May had 287 and touchdown and interception.
He threw the ball like 40 times.
Yeah, 46 attempts.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry with 4 for 66. Keyshawn Boutte was actually the leading receiver with 6 for 100.
After all the DeMario and Douglas hype.
Yeah.
How did Diggs do?
Diggs
He had, like,
had 6 for 57. Also, Henderson did not really get involved much in this game. He had 5 carries, and he also had, 6 receptions. So
6 or 7 receptions.
6 or 7. All right, moving on. We are Commanders and Giants. Uh-oh.
Start with Commanders.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Let's start with the fact that I remember telling Michael how I was going to pick the Commanders for pick'ems, and he told me that I absolutely couldn't do it because the Giants were going to pull off a miracle win, and it was almost all but guaranteed. And
Dylan confirms
looked-
Alexander Madison was hurt for the season on the Dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah, the Commanders, like, they didn't look, like, amazing, but, like, they did exactly what they needed to do to win. Jaden Daniels looked fine rushing. Bill had a big run and a touchdown.
Giants defense looked like right in the beginning.
Yeah,
at
other
least.
than that-
the D line's like the one bright spot about it.
Yeah,
Giants
Brian
were-
Burns had 2 sacks.
Joel Carter was kind of funny. It was like the one play he was like running.
We have our
Dude,
generational.
what was he doing there?
I don't know.
He was closing
He was
out.
playing zone defense on a sack.
He's contesting the jump shot, I guess. I don't know.
But the defense looked all right, but nothing to write home route. On the offensive side, it was a disaster. Russell Wilson couldn't get anything going and looked like Broncos country year one. Our offensive line was probably the worst thing about the offense.
It was atrocious.
And we need Andrew Thomas back now.
Please.
How long has that Giants offensive line been rebuilding?
It's
been a
my
long
dad says
time.
it's been 15. Like he's recognized it for like 15 years.
Well, I saw someone on Twitter talk about it, like the people we have on our O line were solid where they were.
Yeah.
Like 2 of our linemen are from Vegas, and then we got the Vegas offensive line coach,
Yeah.
and then one of our guys from Green Bay who was solid. Now they all just suck.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing?
Evan Neal.
Yeah, put it.
He was
Evan Neal.
out. He didn't play.
He didn't?
No, he didn't play.
which I don't kind of want to see him play because he looked all right. They moved him to right guard, right?
Yeah.
And he looked all right in camp and preseason. So I'm kind of curious to see him be placed there. Year 4, Evan Neal maybe might save the day.
Yeah. Things I didn't think I'd say for 100, please.
But we really need that. But a rushing attack was nothing. Tyron Tracy, Scadaboo didn't get anything going.
Yeah.
Even though Scadaboo got the Angry Runner Award for getting -3 yards, that didn't really make sense to me. But
Because he
had,
made an
carry
angry run.
for
Well, he had
-3.
the one where he bounced off of like 2 guys, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what he got it for. But oh well.
But atrocious Giants. Not looking forward to this season
Yeah.
off the bat. I really want to see Jackson Dart, but not under that O line.
No, there would be no difference putting him in.
I think a lot of people are saying like once Andrew Thomas comes back, maybe start considering throwing Jackson Dart in there, but not 100% not if Andrew Thomas is not there.
How long do you think Dave will last?
Not long.
At this rate, it ain't gonna be long.
If the offense keeps operating like that, he's not gonna last.
I
like,
think
5
he'll
games.
get we'll do 2 more games with the Russ, and he's like I'm burning hot seat, and he's just gonna throw Jackson Dart in there, and nothing will be solved, and he's just gonna get fired.
Yeah.
And which is terrible for everything because that's like Jackson Dart was his dude, and he was like developing Jackson Dart, and it's just like a halfway done project if Dable gets fired. At the same time, I think he needs to get fired.
Throw
for another
Jameson.
unsuccessful year. What's the guy that the Giants fans want? The one with the Jackson Dart video where he's like, "Do your claps."
Oh, John Gruden.
Yeah, all the Giants fans want John Gruden as their head coach.
John Gruden would be funny for the memes. I don't really know how realistic that would be, but I'm here for it.
But we got Cowboys next, which we haven't won in
2016 was the
AT&T.
last
Yeah.
time.
Eli, OBJ, and Victor Cruz were.
That was
still
rookie
on
Dak
team.
and Ezekiel Elliott in his first ever game.
I think I
So,
remember watching that game.
I think I do too, but it's not
Which
gonna
is
be
really funny because I didn't even realize we won the game where they broke Dak Prescott's leg.
It's not gonna be a good year for the Giants. So
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
rewarded with the toughest schedule in the league for placing last.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking at the receiving, like, Neighbors had 5 for 71, but it was like all just kind of like, here, go get it. Like
Yeah.
they didn't like try to get him open in space or anything. It was literally just run straight and Russell throw you up something. And Theo Johnson might just suck.
How was
Like,
Wandale
how's
Robinson?
he's solid. He had
He's
6 for
there.
55.
Yeah.
He just his usual a billion
Yeah,
receptions for no
yeah.
yards kind of guy. Yeah. Other than that, like Brian Burns had 2 sacks. It's pretty much the only bright spot on defense.
Malik got in a big argument with Daves.
Yeah.
It's a mess right now.
Team's collapsing.
It'd be great, like a nice win of Cowboys would really heal this team, but it is not gonna happen.
Mhm.
But like for the culture, we gotta win. But it's not gonna happen. But that's
Moving on to the debut of the number 1 overall pick, Tennessee Titans versus the Denver Broncos. It was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Bo Nix
Yeah.
looked like shit.
Yeah,
he
he
did
did.
not look good.
He had that one touchdown pass to Cortland Sutton that looked nice,
That was
but
about
other than that, it was
it.
kind of all receiver on that ball too.
Kind of sucks for Cam Ward being thrown into like the best passing defense in the league for his first game.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Cam Ward keeps hyping up all his like players. He's like, yeah, well, our receiving core is top 5, and then they proceed to drop like 8 catches at the end of the game.
What do you want him to say? Oh, this team fucking stinks.
Well, it's not even
You want him to go out there and be like Calvin Ridley, Calvin who?
it's not that like he doesn't
I
have
think
to
you
like
can say
gas him
that.
up, but like you can be like, I like my guys. I think we got a good foundation or whatnot. Not yeah, we're definitely top 5, and then you go out and put up that performance.
Yeah. I'm excited to see more of him though. Who do they got this week?
The Rams, I'm pretty sure.
Ugh, that's another
Yeah.
hard game for Cam Ward. We'll see. I hope to see some good rookie QB play, but
be nice.
other than that, like Broncos defense still looked good. It's just Bo
The
Nix.
defense looks great. The offense just struggled.
Bo Nix needs to clean up a little bit. RJ Harvey looked pretty good.
Oh, did he?
He had 6 for 70. Had a
Mhm.
50-yard run. Dobbins still had the majority of the touches though.
Yeah,
He had 16
that's what
carries.
I figured though. Is that Dobbins
He'll get
will-
phased out. Yeah,
like midway through season.
But yeah, I don't really got anything else for that game.
Dobbins also had a touchdown too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Tony
Next
Pollard.
game.
Tony Pollard's definitely like the guy running back
Oh,
there.
was Ty J
Yeah.
Spears still injured?
Yeah, I think he's on
he's-
IR.
Yeah.
Oh, is he on
Yeah,
IR?
he's bad, like ankle something.
Was it like Calvin Ridley had like 1 yard at half? I remember seeing or
Yeah.
something like that. Anyways, moving on to 49ers Seahawks. This is another one I was kind of watching.
Oh wait, what about Steelers Jets for 1:00?
That I'm just.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, we did skip it. Yeah,
Oh.
we just skipped a lot of them because
That was the
different.
best game this week almost.
It's
until
different.
Sunday night.
It's a different order in
Yeah,
this.
gotcha.
But yeah, game of the week until we'll get to the Sunday night game.
People really thought. I'm just gonna say that I was pushing the Justin Fields agenda that he's not as bad as people think he is.
You're right.
But
He's
still not the greatest quarterback, but he played amazing.
I really thought this game was going to be only field goals and settled like in a 9-6 score.
Mhm.
but I was
Especially against the
dead
Steelers'
wrong.
defense is still pretty good. They put up good numbers against it.
Yeah, I can't believe how elite Aaron Rodgers looked at the
Unk still got it.
age of 41. I wonder if that's going to last though, but we'll have to see.
And then Garrett Wilson is truly like the only target on that
Garrett
Jets
Wilson is
defense,
so
he's gonna be
nasty.
very good.
Even though he got bitched on the last play
Yes,
of the
he
game by
did.
Jalen Ramsey, but he's still Garrett Wilson's like my favorite wide receiver. That's not Malik.
Yep.
Him, JJ Malik.
Also, they were talking up all offseason how they're going to use 3 guys for the running backs.
no, they're going back to
And
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall
Yeah.
literally had 19 carries
I'm
out of.
so happy to see that.
It's like the Kyron situation last year, where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna phase him out a little bit, get him
Yeah.
more involved in the."
They put him on punt
punt
returns,
return."
actually.
Yeah.
no,
How long did he last there? Like 2 weeks.
not even.
I don't even remember him returning
I
a
remember
punt.
week 1 him returning a punt, and then like after that they just never did it again.
I don't know. He could literally like carry 80% plus of the workload, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, nah, we're gonna put him on punt returns because we can, you know.
I've been a Brees Hall fan since year 1, and I was really like, and I drafted him this year in my main league, well, our league.
Are you gonna
But-
use him this week?
My main league, yeah, definitely.
Who are you benching?
Probably.
Actually, we can save this for later.
Yeah, we'll go to later. I'll have to look. But he's a good talent. And the talk of like, oh, we use 3 of them. It's like, come on, you got Brees Hall. Either trade him or like use him. He's so good,
Mm-hmm.
and he proved it that game.
Yeah. Do we know how either of these teams? I could probably look.
What were you looking for?
Who do they play next week? Steelers play Seahawks.
Oh.
Jets play Bills.
Buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that one.
So
So
a little bit tougher of a matchup for.
pretty fun game though. Justin Fields, you think he continues to play like?
I hope
Pretty-
so. I picked
His
him
ball-
up.
Everyone was worried about the hospital balls, but he looked accurate.
I
and
want to
good.
say he'll struggle against Buffalo, but
But
after
Buffalo
watching,
is a far worse defense.
I was gonna
than-
say after watching them on Sunday night, I really don't think that he'll struggle that much.
Yeah.
Moving
with
on
Josh
to.
Allen out there on defense.
Well, we'll go into Saints Cardinals. Another close one that probably shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray had a okay game. He had 2 touchdowns, only 160 yards though. James Conner had majority of the running back touches, but Benson had significantly more yards than him because he had a one big of 52. And then Marv and Trey McBride are really the only 2 in the receiving that are really getting significant. I mean James Conner there too, but
Yeah.
Trey McBride had 6 for 61. Marv had 5 for 71 and the touchdown.
Did you guys see the end of the game at all? Like what happened?
I don't think
It's
so.
pretty funny. So Spencer Rattler had a beautiful game on the line with like time running out. Had a beautiful dime, probably like best throw he's ever had in the NFL, and his receiver dropped it in the end zone. And the next one he had a chance to do it again. It was probably the worst thrown ball I've ever seen in my life.
The duality of man.
It was the stupidest ending ever, but
That is average Saints ending of a game.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been more likely for this to happen.
but Saints, how can he? I thought they were gonna be the worst team in the NFL.
I think they still are.
Dolphins.
No, I think the Dolphins can get their act together against some bad teams. I think they can squeak out a win against
They-
the Jets or the Patriots.
They play the Patriots this next week, this upcoming week, so I could very well see them winning that.
But
I still don't think they are as bad as people
Cardinals
think
will-
they are, but
yeah.
they're definitely bad.
Cardinals will be like a nothing burger team. I feel like
An 8-9 type of team.
yeah, like,
Same thing they are every year.
yeah,
Yep.
like no playoffs, but like they're not bad.
You think the Kyler Murray experiment ends soon?
I
At
don't
this
know.
rate?
It's hard because he's like he's kind of like Trevor Lawrence. I kind of compare him to because like they're
Trevor
good
Lawrence
enough.
with good PR.
They're good enough where you don't want to move them, but like they're not enough to like
To take the next step.
yeah. So it's like, what do you do? Because look at other teams. Some teams have been in quarterback hell for the past 20 years, and you don't want that to happen.
I don't know what his contract status is. Like I feel like he signed an extension recently, but I don't remember.
Yeah. But we'll have to see. But like, if he keeps playing decent like he does, I can't see like. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's kind of why I feel like QBs
Well,
are so scarce.
Look at that with the Seahawks. They were doing fine with Geno.
That was kind of
and
weird.
then They got rid of him for Sam Darnold, and look where it
Yeah.
got him. To the next game of the week.
Yeah.
Niners versus Seattle.
Wait, we got one more 1 o'clock.
Do we actually?
Jaguars and Panthers.
Such a good transition.
Almost a W transition.
Dude. Can we just skip that one? Come back to it.
We might. This game was kind of a snooze fest.
Yeah,
I
we
can't
can just
lie.
be like, Panthers are the Panthers. Nothing going.
Yeah, this
nothing on
game had a
defense.
lightning delay.
I really thought the Panthers would be better this year.
I did
thought Bryce
too.
Young would take the step like he did last
Bryce Young
year.
genuinely might be the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Nope, he didn't.
It sucks. But Jaguars did not. Don't get it twisted. They like won by a decent margin, but Jaguars did not
No,
look
they didn't look
great
good.
either.
Traded Tank Bigsby too.
Yeah,
To
so
the
that was
Eagles.
really weird.
They
That
saw
was
they
so
saw
funny.
ETN was back
Yeah.
and traded him.
Pretty nothing burger game.
Mhm.
Dolphins or Jaguars have a pretty easy schedule. Who they play this week?
I think it's very plausible for them to win the division, but
Yeah.
that just relies on the Texans continuing to be. That brings us into the next game.
Wait, W transition.
Texans Rams.
W transition. Wait, I gotta find it. Hold on.
Texans Rams was
Found it.
another kind of stinky game, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Texans, C.J. Stroud, year
Ugh.
3 slump even harder than year 2.
I'm not even gonna fully blame him. He was getting pressured like
the offensive
all
line
game.
is terrible in Houston.
And then like Nico Collins had a stinker.
Hmm.
No one else really stepped up. There's no what's his
Xavier Worthy just changed from questionable to doubtful.
There was
So-
no Christian Kirk. He was out this game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Chubb didn't really do much either.
What did Rams? I didn't like see anything on this game. What did Rams do? Anything?
Puka
Who got a nice touchdown? if I'm
Puka had a
correct.
good game. He almost left the game early
Mhm.
because he got hit helmet to helmet, and then he had like a cut like here
Oh,
in his face,
jeez.
and he was bleeding pretty bad. But then he just came back in and dominated.
Mhm.
Devontae Adams had a solid game too. He had 4 for 51, but he didn't score.
Mhm.
Other than that, I mean, Kyron, obviously, as we mentioned, the bell cow had the touchdown.
Yeah.
Blake Corum only got 1 rush, so
Damn.
yeah, Rams are still looking pretty solid. Matthew Stafford seems to have no back problems.
Well, that's because it's not Matthew Stafford.
Oh yeah, he died weeks ago. I forgot.
They cloned him. That's not Matthew Stafford. That's Jared Goff. And sheep's clothes.
Where are we? 49ers Seahawks.
Yeah.
That game, I did see stuff on this game. That's stinker alert.
Yeah, this was a true stinker.
Yeah, Brock Purdy had
No, it's not. Christian McCaffrey is back for about, I'll give it 7 weeks before he gets injured again. at bare maximum, 7 weeks.
Speaking of Bears signed Jake Moody to the practice squad.
Wow.
W transition.
Wow.
But Purdy had 2 picks.
Yeah.
Pretty ugly ones.
He's
too.
gone now, too. 3 weeks, I believe he'll be
Yeah,
out.
I think it was like 3 to 5.
Kittle's gone for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else got injured major.
Jawan Jennings.
Yep, Jawan Jennings. Ayuk is gone, so that means that
Ricky Pierce all season.
Ricky
Yeah.
Pierce all season.
Mac Jones got back.
Oh, I saw what Mac Jones did with Brian Thomas last
can do it
year.
again.
So
I mean, Ricky Pearsall had 4 for 108
Yeah.
on the game,
Mhm.
so he looked pretty good.
It's just poor. I had 49ers having a decent year this year. And I
Injuries kill 'em
still
every year.
think they can be okay. Their schedule is so bad. They have the easiest schedule in the NFL. All they need to do is just capitalize on a few of them while everyone gets healthy and just dominate the end of the season.
The problem with the 49ers is they lose to like the bad teams and then
Yeah.
win against the good teams, but they're facing so many bad teams this year that I feel like that somehow like their luck's gonna even out and just jinx them at like a 9-8, 8-9 season.
And then on the Seahawks side, I know. Let me pull it up. Jackson Smith and Jigba had a huge
Yeah,
game.
he looked good.
9
Jackson
for
Smith and
124.
Jigba had an overwhelming majority of Sam Darnold's 150 passing
Yeah.
yards.
Sam Darnold. It's just that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
That
It's-
his last minute touchdown killed me in fantasy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. It's just.
Thank you,
I don't
Sam
know.
Darnold. You couldn't have thrown to anybody else.
He didn't have a touchdown.
Or his last minute like 70-yard catch.
Oh,
That's what killed me.
I liked I don't hate the Seahawks for moving away from Geno because he was like solid, but like it was just there wasn't progressing the team at all. He's old, like it's not wasn't. The
Why would you go
answer.
from Geno
But
to
yeah,
Sam Darnold? That's what
signing
I
Sam
can't figure
Darnold is
out.
just the dumbest thing ever. And
At least they have Jalen Milroe. So
Yeah.
they have
We'll have
progress
to
in the
s-
backup position.
we'll have to see. if he's there. I like Jalen Milrow.
He
even
looked
though-
decent against the
yeah.
backups in preseason.
So we'll have to see. But for now, Seahawks are probably gonna be bad under Sam Darnold.
R.I.P. Garrett.
Speaking of Unk and old and washed, Cooper Kupp had 2 catches for 15 yards on the game.
Yikes.
Another questionable signing from the Seahawks. I think that was one that everyone else was also like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
It would have been crazy in Dallas. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Lions Packers. I think is the last of the 4 o'clock slate.
Yeah, it was. It was a decent game if you're a Packers fan.
Yeah, Lions look
Oh,
pretty rough
boy.
out there with no Ben Johnson.
They are.
Jared
I'm-
Goff is back to being prime Jared Goff.
I am very, very worried about the Lions this year because I usually like rooting for the Lions. They're usually like
I
the
don't.
postseason team I root for.
I don't.
They're usually the postseason team I root for just because they're underdogs and they're a fun team.
No,
It's
they're,
not
they're
going
back
be.
to where they should be losing.
It should not be a good year. I saw something like Jared Goff is terrible without having Ben Johnson or Sean McVay.
Hey, at least the run
in
game
the
looked good.
offense.
To
They
be
got
fair,
held to a pretty not too much.
well, I should say
They got receptions shoved
Yes.
down their throat.
that's what I should say.
But Packers. This was we talked about the Packers last night, but they're just doing everything they need to do. Defense looks fine, and Jordan Love's looks pretty good and getting what he needs to do done.
Still
Um,
no clear number 1 receiver.
Yeah,
Nope. this week didn't even solve it either.
It's just
Tucker Kraft
Tucker
is
Kraft season.
good enough.
I don't really have anything else on this game.
Just the Lions look stinky without
Yeah, Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
They need to I've seen the talk.
And they were feeling it without Aaron Glenn.
Yeah. The-
They're really getting double hit there.
The main talk is that McDaniels is going to get fired, and then they're going to hire him as an OC.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
what
remember,
everyone's
I remember seeing
saying.
that somewhere.
But yeah, I think we should get into the next one.
What was the next one?
Sunday night
Oh, this is
football.
a great game.
Bills versus Ravens. Game was over at halftime. They were up like 20 points.
I was locked out at halftime, and then just the last 5 minutes, Josh Allen remembered how to play football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a lot of crazy things went through. I was on the a train watching this game coming back from New York City, and me and Colin were just sitting there like geeking because during our concert, it was like 40 to like whatever 25. It was like there was a big margin with no time, like not a lot of time left. So we thought it was over.
Well, that Derrick Henry fumble kind of sealed the game.
And, well, that's not even like the one part I see not enough people talking about is the crazy 4th down tipped catch into Keon Coleman's hands for a touchdown. That's what
by
really,
Dawson Knox, almost
Yeah.
casually selling the game.
Yeah, that really like won the game for them because it was 4th down. They wouldn't have converted. It would have been over. Craziest like tip to the catch I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not ever seen, but like it was really impressive.
Everybody had a bit of a legacy game. Keon Coleman
Huge
had
game.
8 for 112
Is
and a
he
touchdown.
gonna be elite?
Two receivers that people thought that weren't going to be very great did good in
Had
this game.
amazing games.
Zay
Zay
Flowers,
Flowers
yeah.
looked like a dominant beast.
Yeah.
He really- DeAndre Hopkins
Damn,
had
about
a very
one
hand
that
still
was
got
a
it.
nice
Crazy.
touchdown.
That's
Mark,
silent-
Mark Andrews did absolutely nothing in this game. He had 1 catch for 5 yards.
He's definitely.
Derrick Henry did his yearly shellacking of the Buffalo Bills defenders straight into the
Yeah.
ground. And then obviously Lamar did Lamar things. He had 2 passing touchdowns. He had a rushing touchdown.
Josh Allen.
But Joshua Allen was just much
Joshua
better.
Allen,
He
proving
had-
why he's better than Lamar.
He had an above average game in the 4th quarter alone. He had 250 passing yards.
His fourth quarter is
So
better than most quarterbacks this week.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
He's just so good. I love Josh Allen. Yeah, and then devastating Michael Prater
Matt Prater.
is now beloved by the Bills Mafia.
Yeah. they
He's
did
like
the-
4 years old.
Punk
coming
still
in.
got it.
Yeah.
He's close. I wonder if he'll make it. I know they said on Sunday Night Football that he was close to 500 career field goals made.
Really?
And I think he was at like
Well,
480 something.
I think Bass is on the IR,
Yeah,
so
he's been
Yeah.
out for a while.
so he could probably still get to it.
I'm wondering if he makes it.
But yeah, amazing game that I.
It was
did not
a
watch.
very very good game to watch. Especially the ending really kind of completed it.
And who do Ravens play this week? Because Buffalo has.
They
the
play
easiest-
Cleveland.
Ooh, trap game against a division rival. Cleveland always steals.
Cleveland always steals one at the end of the year though,
Yeah.
when they kind of set their starters.
So we'll have to see. Next
Yeah.
game was the stupidest game of the slate, in my opinion.
The
but
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it back up. Hold on.
Yeah, gotta get Gavin a little second to pull it up.
Yeah. I actually watched like 0 minutes of this game live. I fell asleep and then just watched the highlights later.
Yeah. Well, the game started off with McCarthy looking like dog shit, and everyone gave up on him after the first quarter and thought he was gonna be a bust. And Caleb Williams was looking Mahomey and
He was 10
like,
for 10 for his first like quarter passing, and then went 11 for 25. At the end.
he had like a big man like running the end zone, shoving people out. He was looking crazy. Everyone was geeking. And then after half, the script completely flip flopped, and JJ McCarthy just looked elite and was
To
laser
be fair,
touchdowns.
he's kind of
and-
right back where he was in his Michigan offense.
Yeah,
Hey, he's a year removed, but he still remembers what he's doing.
but JJ McCarthy looked really good in the second half of that game.
When you have Justin Jefferson to throw to, you can do anything.
Wow, Caleb Williams just shit out, and that was just such a weird game. Like, I've never seen Twitter like switch up on people so quick, and it was just like, I wasn't even watching this game too. I like turned it back on the end to see what was happening, and I saw JJ McCarthy had 2 throwing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. So funny game.
Yeah, Rome Odunze with the only receiving touchdown.
Oh, Dunze's gonna take over for Moore pretty soon.
yes.
I
Moore
don't
looked
think it'll-
good.
I think they
No,
might.
he only
He
had
had 3
3
for
catches.
60, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, come on, Caleb. I swear.
I low-key forgot this game even like took place for
It
a
was
second.
just-
I was
I-
trying to figure out what game you're
I was ready to
talking about.
transition to something else. I took it off the screen, and he's like, now the weirdest game. I'm like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
All right, ready for predictions time. So,
Yep.
let's go first. Go to your. I want to pull up my pick'ems. How'd you guys do last week?
I think I went 11-5.
I think I also went
I think
11
I went
and 5.
10.
I can't tell because there's horrible Wi-Fi down here, so you're gonna have to.
I got you.
Taking the Giants was not the play for me.
Why did you pick the?
Dude,
Even
there,
I knew not to pick
there
my
was a
Cowboys.
chance.
Can we shout out Dylan Ford in the Survivor League
Yeah,
for picking his Dolphins and
that's so-
losing Week 1 for 2 years in a row?
Josh, you had the same idea of taking Cleveland. I thought.
Dude, I really thought it was a
Yeah.
trap game.
Oh,
I
okay.
had 100% belief in Cleveland and Joe Flacco.
So the overall rankings are: Colin has 14 total points. He had 14 of 16 correct.
Mhm.
Dylan had 13 of 16. I had 12. Josh had 11. Mike had 10.
Yeah. All
Finn
right.
had 10 and Garrett had 9. Garrett told me that his end quote, his picks are so terrible that he hopes that he doesn't have to click the thing again. And I said, Garrett, why'd you make them so bad?
Mm.
And he said that he doesn't know. So
Did you pick a Survivor one yet?
for this week,
Mm.
yes,
Who'd you pick?
I picked Dallas over New York.
See, that's what.
Well,
That's what
that-
That's
There
the
were-
one week that I'm 100% confident at the Cowboys.
There were several where I was like, yeah, that makes sense, but like, there's something could happen where it just goes. I ended up picking Rams over Titans.
That
Yeah,
one's
that's a
pretty
good
safe
one.
too.
What
but
about you?
What do you think? Cowboys, Giants.
Yeah.
I've given up on
That's
Giants.
I wanted
already.
to pick. That's the one week that I felt confident that I can pick my own team.
Yeah.
That's like the sole reason because there was a couple other games that were remotely worth it.
All right. So starting off predictions. Who'd you guys take last night? I took
I
Commanders.
took Packers.
I took Packers too.
I thought Commanders were gonna pull up an upset and Jane Daniels was gonna be elite, but I was dead wrong.
Hey, can we talk? Can we quickly roll back to that game? I just want to quickly point out Micah Parsons, who in one game with the Packers got more holding calls than he did the entire last season.
Really?
They were chanting "Thank you, Jerry" in the post-game interview.
Yeah. Oh, I saw. That's the Dallas effect.
Yeah.
I guess it's real.
All right. So first game of the week, we got Baltimore, Cleveland. I'm just taking Baltimore.
I am also taking
They
Baltimore.
look too good for a trap Cleveland game.
I like Baltimore in this.
All right. Next up, Jaguars and Bengals.
This actually could be a
This one's
trap
either
game,
way.
but I think that the Bengals. Pull this
I took
out.
Bengals too.
I could easily see the Jaguars winning this
But,
though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
took Bengals
anyone's
as well.
game.
Both teams looked really bad
Yeah.
last week, so
Yep.
Giants, Cowboys. It's just easy Cowboys.
Yeah. That's
There's
what I
no
picked.
way Giants win this. Next up, Bears and Detroit. I'll start this one. I'm going with Bears for some reason. I know they didn't look great, but I'm really out on Detroit right now. With
I think the Lions bounce back this week
Yeah.
after a bad loss, and
I'm gonna go with Detroit too.
especially they're at home, and they notoriously play better at home.
taking a Ben Johnson dunk on the Lions. That's
That
what
would
I
be
think is gonna
interesting.
happen. Next,
Here's a true 50-50 game next.
Patriots and Dolphins.
Yeah.
I got Patriots. I don't think they're losing 2 in a row.
I don't know. I could see the Dolphins winning this, but I'm still going to take the Patriots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
The Dolphins could definitely win.
Next up, this one's Saints and San Fran without Kittle, Brock Purdy.
Dude, Mac Jones is going to cook them. That's all I'm going to say.
God.
I believe in Mac Jones.
The fact that all those people are out and it's still 61-39 in the
Yeah.
probability.
Well, to be fair, the 49ers, even without them, still have a substantially better team.
Yeah. I'm going 49ers, but that one's going to piss me
Plus,
off, I feel like.
they still have Christian McCaffrey. He's going to run
Yeah.
the ball
Yeah.
probably 30 times this game.
Next up, Bills and Jets. Not counting the Jets out, but I think Bills.
I think the game will be closer than people think it is, but I definitely think that
Bills
I agree
should
with
win.
Bills.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Bills.
This one presented Pittsburgh and Seahawks.
This is not like 50-50 game for me.
I don't think so.
I think Pittsburgh will win, but
I think Sam Darnold's going to get shredded by that Steelers defense.
if Justin Fields can do it, I think Sam Darnold can.
Unk still got it.
We'll
is
see.
he even an unk?
No,
Sam
no.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers. I was saying.
That
last
is
time,
true.
too.
I still think the Steelers are going to win.
Yeah, I got Steelers too. Next up, Rams versus Tennessee.
I just mentioned this is my survivor pick. So.
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
Yeah,
it's just
I agree, Rams.
Simple. Tennessee's going to be slow this year. Panthers, Cardinals.
I can see the Panthers winning here,
I
but I'm
can
going to go with the
too.
Cardinals
Yeah.
for now.
I'm
Same
going
vote for
with the
me.
Cardinals.
This one.
I think the Broncos defense is too much for the Colts to
Yeah.
handle for Daniel Jones.
Shout out. What was it? 2022 Thursday Night Football. Colts versus Broncos.
No more
Probably the worst
merchandise
football
for
game
him.
of all
Yeah.
time.
I really want to pick Colts, but I got to go Broncos.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Eagles.
The Eagles pull this off.
I got Chiefs. Chiefs aren't
picked-
losing 2 in a row.
I picked Eagles.
Eagles.
I
All
think-
right.
Yeah, I don't think
If Worthy's not gonna play,
Mhm.
I think I'm solidifying my pick of the Eagles.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. That game's gonna be fun. And
The 4:00 game.
Atlanta Vikings.
Really? Why is it a 4:00 and Atlanta Vikings is the night game?
I don't know.
People really want to see Michael Penix.
You get
versus
the
Jalen
I
national
don't mind
championship
that.
rematch.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm going Falcons. I think JJ McCarthy looked good, but I think the Falcons will be more complete the entire game. And if JJ's not going to be on point the entire game, I think Bijan and Drake London. There's too many weapons.
Locked up. Vikings defense too good.
All right.
Skull.
I'm
Go
kind of in
Vikings.
the middle on this game. I think I'm gonna lean Vikings for now, but I could easily flip flop this.
There's a overwhelming majority say Vikings on sleeper right now.
Yeah.
Double Monday night.
I
this
got
week.
Falcons. 2 Mondays. First one is Bucks in Houston. I'm definitely going with Bucks. I don't know why they're
I
not.
took the Bucks as well.
favorited.
I took the
You got
Texans, yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that Texans are just going to be rough this year. Hopefully, I really want C.J. Stroud to pull out from the slump because he was so fun to watch in his rookie year. But hopefully, he can.
Man, rookie
Maybe get going
C.J.
this
Stroud,
year.
Nico Collins.
that dude won me some fantasy games.
That was
Yeah,
elite.
the Buccaneers one was.
I remember
crazy.
having.
I started
CJ
him that
I
game.
remember having Nico Collins that year.
And then the final game of the week is Chargers
At
and-
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I will be in bed.
Dude,
Chargers Raiders. This is
at least
easy.
I don't
I
have
think
school the next day.
Chargers are a top 5 team, maybe even top 4. But
Yeah, the
I will be
Chargers
taking
win this,
Chargers.
so.
yeah. So
Austin
kind of
Eckler revenge game without him being there.
there's a
In
couple of
spirit.
50-50 games this week, but a lot of just heavily one-sided games as
Hey,
well.
what you put for your combined total for this week?
6-7.
6.
Combined
me too.
total.
Me too. What? 6.
I'm gonna put 5.
6. 5 whole
A
points.
safety and a field goal.
Wow.
That might be the worst game
No,
of all
I
time.
think we've seen one of those. What was it like? Vikings Raiders? Like
No,
2
that was
years
just
ago?
3-0.
That was
Straight up.
ridiculous.
What a game! What a game!
All right.
And then next week, Thursday, because we won't.
Oh
be here.
yeah. What
the
is it?
Thursday game will be Dolphins at Bills.
my
I think we know the answer to
No
that
offense,
one.
Dylan, but I'm gonna have to go with the Bills.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's our predictions for this week. I clearly don't know ball when it comes to predictions. I suck at them every year,
I
but
try to take my upsets and they never hit. Every year, I have a curse with the Bengals that I can only pick when they're gonna lose or win.
yeah.
Like if they win, I'm picking the other team, and if they lose, I'm picking the
At
other
least
team.
this year for Survivor, we didn't all get out on the first week.
True.
Except for 2 of us.
We knew
so-
not to bet on the Bengals, even though if we
Yeah.
bet on the Bengals, it still would have paid out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
We
got-
gotta wait till like halfway through the season to bet on them.
see who gets out this week. Next up, you want to do fantasy?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
So, we talked about last week, me versus Gavin. I had a pretty good week.
I had an absolute stinker of a week.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Everything went well for me except for really JMO. I guess DJ Moore too. But I got lucky with a Kelsey touchdown, saved my week. Marvin Harrison looked good.
I don't really think that would have done anything.
Yeah, you. You're right. Josh Jacobs got a lot of touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, Chase Brown.
I had 1, 2 touchdowns. Well, I guess plus Lamar.
But I started off with a win. Gavin with a loss. What about you, Josh?
I lost. I was one Jake Ferguson drop away from winning,
Ugh,
which
that
is
sucks.
kind of sad when you look at it. But I suppose that is what happens when my entire team underperformed,
Mhm.
except for Garrett Wilson.
The
Thank you,
GOAT.
Garrett Wilson.
And Ricky had a good game.
Ricky had a good game. I'll give him that.
All right, going into week 2, I will be playing Garrett, which I was happy because Josh Jacobs had like a touchdown and 80 yards, and Debo had like 1 point in the fourth quarter, but then he got a garbage time touchdown, and now I'm
I hate
projected to
garbage
lose.
time
so
touchdowns.
that pissed me off. But I still think I'll be able to beat Garrett, especially if Xavier Worthy's not playing. We'll just have to see.
Who you back to the original? Who are you replacing Brees Hall with?
I'm definitely starting Hollywood Brown this week. I don't care who's going to be on him.
Worthy's gonna be out, by the
Yeah,
way. I
he's-
think it's all but
Speaking
confirmed.
of Brees Hall,
I'll get to that after. I was going to bring that up, but
Why you want to trade him?
maybe.
we've been chatting.
Yeah. I really want a QB. I don't feel like playing the fucking Drake May game all year. Yeah, the only thing I kind of want to start Keenan Allen. I'm just going to stash him for now and probably just see.
That's a
if he-
nice flex option once like injuries and buys
yeah,
hit.
I'm benching DJ Moore too, even though that one I kind of want to start. It's just Hollywood's a must start, right?
Probably.
And then Brees Hall's also a must start now. And I don't really have room for anyone else. And then Drake May against Miami, I love for this week. If stupid Daniel Jones can do it, he can.
Daniel
do it again.
Jones.
Who's your guys'
No more
matchups
Mr.
this
Nice
game?
Guy. Gavin, you want to
This
go first?
week?
I got Carter. Right now it's split 50-50.
Okay.
I expect a little bit better of a matchup for most of my guys. I'm going to play Jacoby Myers this week in the flex over Kenneth Walker.
Yeah. Kenneth Walker had a bad game, right?
Yeah.
Stick
And
with-
then a lot of I have Hampton and Genty who play each other, and then Pickens and Neighbors who play each other. And then I don't know what to do with Evan Ingram. Like, if I should pick someone else up.
What did he do last week? I didn't even pay
He had, like,
6.
not many points, and then he got injured, but I
Don't
think
worry,
he's going to
Gavin.
play.
I'm in the exact same boat.
Well, do I start Kelsey this week? He was.
Who's your
one-
other option?
I mean, just
Pick someone
Hunter,
else up.
Hunter
My-
Henry.
My options are Colston Loveland or Jake Ferguson.
Brenton
So,
Strange. Colson Loveland's good.
not what I saw.
Oh
in that
wait, no,
Chicago
that's not what I
game.
meant. Ferg is good against Giants.
Well, to be fair, he
Not
would have had a
Colson
great
Loveland.
game last week if he doesn't drop a wide open touchdown in the end zone.
There's definitely
But-
some names, but like I'm probably just gonna start Kelsey even though I don't want to. Cause
I wonder
he
if I
only
can
got
trade
2
for
catches.
Kraft off Colin. Because
You might, but he
there's
doesn't
no
need
way he's going to
2.
move off Trey McBride.
Yeah. It's a good.
Yeah,
point.
he had, what, like 60 points on his bench between
Yeah.
Jordan Love and Tucker Kraft last
Yeah.
night. That's
Shout
why.
out me for playing him.
That's why if you draft an elite tight end or a quarterback, which he drafted both of, you don't draft another guy after because
Yeah.
you're gonna have that dilemma.
Yeah. What about your matchup, Josh? You're playing. You're playing.
I play Colin.
Yeah.
Colin's my pick to win the league.
Oh, all right.
I like Colin's team.
It is.
Most of my team's going to stay exactly the same. Like Saquon and Kamara will start in the running back, and Drake London and Brian Thomas.
I was
will
really
start in
pissed
wide
when he
receiver.
stole Justin Fields. He was like,
That's where I get to my dilemma of do I start Dak Prescott or Justin Fields?
I-
Dak versus the Giants or Fields versus Buffalo?
"That's tough."
Yeah.
I have no
I was
clue.
pissed when you took Fields because I was like, all right, on paper I have like one of the last waivers.
You're not getting him from me.
But-
That trade you sent me was terrible. That was like one of the worst trades I've ever seen.
I was just bored in lecture, but
Let me see if I can pull.
I
that
was
shit
like,
out.
okay,
Where is
so
it?
I counted in my head. I was like, Fannon's gonna go, Keenan Allen's gonna go, Hollywood Brown's gonna go, and maybe Quentin Johnson. So in theory, like they're gonna be picking up the skill positions. That means I get Justin Fields.
By the way, my waiver
But-
wonder number 1 was Hollywood Brown.
What happened?
Fields
then?
was my second.
Then how did you get Fields instead of Hollywood Brown?
Beats me because Hollywood Brown went before me to somebody else who had him before me. Then it gets rid of the number 1 and moves the 2.
No, but
into
I
1.
got him. I got Hollywood Brown, and I lost, so I had a later
I
waiver
also
than
lost.
you. No, I mean I won, so I had a worse. Like I had a worse waiver.
might-
Than you.
How the hell did you get him? But I didn't.
It might
your
go
first-
reverse draft order.
Your
Wow.
first waiver was Justin Fields. That was the first one.
Oh,
picked.
was it?
Yeah,
I thought it
because
was
that's when I looked. I
backwards.
was like, oh, he did Hollywood.
You guys let me get Keyshawn Booty for free. No one even else even tried.
Here, I'll fix your dilemma. I'll trade you Hollywood Brown for Justin Fields.
Okay then. Why? Oh, I'm on the Dynasty League. No wonder this looks wrong.
But I'm hoping to beat Garrett's ass.
Oh, and then I get to my other conundrum, which Garrett Wilson will never probably leave my flex. He'll be there for probably the whole season.
Yeah.
But then I get to Ricky Pearsall or DK Metcalf, who's currently rotting on my bench.
Ricky against
I feel
Saints.
horrible leaving DK Metcalf. Oh, I'm going to put him on the trade block. See if
I
anybody
don't.
wants
I
him.
hate DK.
Yeah, I will
Metcalf
not
in
be sending you an
fantasy.
offer.
Somebody will.
But
Maybe
yeah,
going for it.
definitely Ricky. It's Ricky to the moon this year. All right, so now
Oh,
me and
you
Gavin been
put someone on the
talking.
trade block.
I want Lamar Jackson, and I'm looking to sell JMO because don't have high hopes for Detroit.
Don't do business with him,
And-
Gavin. He makes horrible offers. Let's just take a temporary break really quick for me to pull up the trade that Michael sent me. Well, I was doing nothing yesterday. I get a trade notification, and it's from Michael. It might have been just a generationally horrendous trade because I got truly no value but lost value. No,
I don't
it
even
won't come
remember
up.
what it was.
It was. I know it was like Saquon, Justin Fields, and DK Metcalf for. I believe one. I know one of them was JMO
And DJ Moore.
and DJ Moore, and some other stinker was in there.
I think it was Brock Purdy and Drake May.
Dude,
Like I'm giving the trying to.
Yeah, so the trade he offered me originally was Purdy, May, Brees, and JMO for Lamar, Kenneth Walker, and Jaden Reed. And then I said, can I get Quinshon Judkins in that? And he said, sure. And then I threw in Bashal Tootin. But then we kind of didn't go anywhere from there. But then Reed broke his collarbone last night, so then I switched it to Michael Pittman.
Don't hate that. I really, really want Rome.
You're not going to get Rome. You're going to have to give me more if we're going to throw in Rome.
I don't hate it. It's just the main thing is I'm debating if I want to get rid of Brees Hall to upgrade to Lamar because that's like the main thing. Because JMO I don't want to get rid of because I don't want because I'm gonna be benching him a lot and it's gonna piss me off when he has good games and.
dude,
I
you
don't
can
blame
trade
him.
for Tyler Shaw from Garrett.
Yeah, I'll pass on that, and I kind of want just a staple Lamar. You definitely win in value just because you get like good skill position. I mean, you lose. I don't know. It's just what you prefer. You definitely get more like the skill positions, but I get a big upgrade in QB. It's tough, but I got to think about that one more.
Yesterday, I was doing a trade similar to this in the work league with my buddy Ethan. He wants Lamar.
Yeah.
Or no, he said, you want Lamar? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take Lamar. He goes, can I get Bijan? I'm like, absolutely not. Get out of here. He goes, can I get Derrick Henry? I'm like, okay, sure. So I whip up a trade while I'm working, and I show him. He goes, I gotta text my friend to see if I should do it. I'm like, bro, like you make your own decisions.
Yeah.
And then he gets it back. No, don't do that. I'm like, bro, like,
I hate people that do that.
what's the point of even talking trades if you're just gonna ask somebody else?
All right, so let me see what Flock Fantasy says. So,
Brother, I already plugged it in. It's a fair deal.
yeah,
What was the deal again?
I don't trust you.
Currently, it is Jameson Williams, Brees Hall, Brock Purdy, Drake May, and Quinshon Judkins for Lamar, Pittman, Kenneth Walker, and Bashal Tootin.
Once again, Michael Batista trading for his boy Michael Pittman.
Shut the
As
fuck
per
up.
usual,
You have to-
nothing,
yeah.
nothing
Well,
ever changes.
You have to plug in the
Wow,
settings
wow.
for our
I
league.
did. I have it set up. Tootin and who was the other one?
Tootin, Walker, Pittman, Lamar.
Walker. I don't want Walker, but like he's not like it doesn't hurt to have him.
Tucker Craft
That was the
caught
original
6
offer.
of 7 targets last
6-7.
night.
And then I'm giving you Brees. I don't want to give up Brees.
What's it going to take to get him off Colin?
JMO.
Mm-hmm.
I really just want to get rid of JMO. Do you even like JMO, or is that just kind of like he's
I
getting
don't
just
hate.
value?
I don't hate JMO.
And then Judkins it's gonna piss me off if I trade him. He's good. I think he'll be good, just not like huge. Because Sampson, I feel like is decent enough to have some sort of role, but maybe Truskins. Oh my god.
Is Caleb Johnson's season over?
Yeah, that is.
Do I just drop him?
You could, or
Yeah.
you. It depends
He
on
had
how much you
one
need the
carry.
bench
I was
depth.
just gonna pick up Nick Chubb.
Yeah, that's bad.
You
But
could stash him though. Are you ever gonna start Nick Chubb?
No.
You might as well just stash him.
And Purdy. So what does it say? Submit. Yeah, it's pretty much like dead in the middle. Is there anyone else on your team? Let me see. Like you wouldn't part ways with.
And you guys got a tight end for sale?
Do you want Kelsey?
Dude, we're all in the same boat now. Like,
Unless, can I get Romo Odunze?
dude,
Well, there isn't really no one else. Unless I could somehow.
Why is Chico Conquo the most projected tight end?
Is there any form of the deal? Like, I know I had value would have to change for Jacoby at all, or is Jacoby not for sale?
no, Jacoby can be moved.
I like Jacoby a lot. And is there a way, like, I could drop, let's say, like, you can keep your Kenneth Walker in Tootin, or, like, take out 2 of them for Jacoby or something like that?
So, we're moving Kenneth and
And Farton. Tootin and Farton. That was the greatest joke ever. Gavin was like, what if I had 2? And I was like, then you have to add Farton to it.
and then the conversation just ended after that. Like, that was it.
What is...
Can I throw in Tootin just so it's not like
Yeah, you can throw in
that
Tootin.
many? Like, I don't want an overflowing roster.
Yeah. If it was Tootin, Lamar, Jacoby, Pittman, I would do it instead.
What
of
was the calc say?
It's doesn't change too much.
Still fair? Okay.
Because I like Jacoby a lot more than I like Kenneth Walker. That one I'd probably accept it, even though my sunshine. But then you gotta let me trade back for Brees Hall.
No, you have to give him Michael Pittman too.
No, Pittman's still in there.
Okay, good.
But I need.
There can't be a deal without Michael Pittman.
I need Brees Hall in like week 14, right before the playoffs.
I'm not counting. I'm just gonna give you players because I'm not gonna win. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
But yeah, that's an interesting offer.
I'll have to think about that one.
That one I think I do. The other one, I don't know if I would, because Brees Hall, like, there's like their actual value, and then there's like my beloved value, and Brees Hall is my beloved. So, yeah, but I think it's fair. And then Josh, what do you want for Saquon Barkley? Because he's on the trade block.
I actually took him off.
No.
But you can still trade for him. You can trade for anybody on my team. I'm willing to
Really?
part with my entire bench, my elite bench,
Your
that
bench-
just sits there and does nothing.
Bench is dog.
My
Except
bench
for Calvin Ridley could be good. Metcalf I don't like.
Your elite bench? What about your bench is elite, bro?
Ooh,
the depth.
Brian Thomas was terrible. I
They're
think
all-
you should give me him.
W trade tactics.
Dude, give me.
W
He was
negotiation.
so bad.
So gassy.
You can trade for.
If I get rid of-
for Alvin Kamara.
If I get that's the plan. You get Brees Hall, but then I
Can
can
we
get
do
my-
a three-way trade?
I mean,
We
if I
theoretically could.
if I could get Garrett Wilson
You're not getting Garrett Wilson.
from Brees Hall to Garrett Wilson, that'd be my dream. Because that one year I took them both.
I'll trade Alvin Kamara. If somebody needs
Fuck no.
Can we all just like exchange tight ends every week? We like rotate in the system.
I mean, yeah. Like, well,
I like my matchup this week, though.
I also like
I kind of
my
like my
matchup
matchup this week. I feel like Kelsey will get the ball against Philly. All right. Anything else for podcast?
No, I don't got anything else.
See you next week. Shorts will be coming this week for real this time.
Yippee.
And
Dylan says, "Get me in this dog."
get me in this dog.
Like in the trade,
the 4-way trade.
Like get him in a dog.
Dylan, what do you want for a
What?
Buka? Give me a Buka.
dude's like, "Let me get you your best player. I will give you my 2 bench players that'll never see the light of day."
I'm so pissed. I took round 9, take a Buka. I took Judkins. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I knew to pick him there.
I mean, I passed on him because I didn't think Dylan would take his like 4th rookie.
Yeah, that's what I also thought. But like, I would have been fucked over. By
Oh, I
you,
knew he was
but
gonna take him there.
I was like, Dylan Ford. No way. Dylan Ford's gonna lose this week.
Donald Ford says you skipped his matchup again, and To that, I respond.
We go over the people here's matchups. Damn it, Jaden Daniels had a good day. Fuck. Go KP. I'm sorry.
All right, is that it?